Do I qualify for disability insurance benefits if I have a vestibular disorder? A vestibular disorder can cause dizziness, vertigo, fainting, and imbalance that impacts your ability to do your activities of daily living and to work. More than 8 million Americans have chronic problems with balance, and an additional 2.4 million have chronic problems with dizziness. Not everyone who has a vestibular disorder will be entitled to collect their disability insurance benefits. Disability insurance companies don't make it easy for those who are truly disabled because of vestibular problems to get the disability benefits they deserve. Unfortunately, disability insurance companies don't understand the vestibular system. The vestibular system is your gyroscope. It works with your eyes, the visual system, and your bones and joints, the skeletal system, to maintain the position of your body at rest or in motion. It does this by detecting mechanical forces, including gravity, that act on your vestibular organs when you move. The vestibular labyrinth in your inner ear is an organ of balance. Balance is the ability to maintain your body's center of mass over the base of support. It requires the coordinated input of your eyes, muscles and joints, and the vestibular system. If your vestibular system isn't functioning properly, you can experience a loss of balance. A vestibular disorder can also cause problems with vision, hearing, and impair your cognitive abilities. Unfortunately, the disability insurance companies just don't get that, and they don't understand the most common causes of vestibular disorder or symptoms. The common disabling vestibular disorders can include benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV. That occurs because of a change in the position of your head. You might experience it when you roll over in bed, look over your shoulder, or look up. The vestibular system sends conflicting signals to the brain about the position of your head, and vertigo is the result. There's vestibular neuronitis, which is an inflammation of the vestibular nerve which causes vertigo. There's also paralymphistulas, which are a leakage of your inner ear fluid into the middle ear. That can occur after a head injury, ear surgery, or a change in pressure as a result of scuba diving. It can cause dizziness, nauseousness, and unsteadiness with walking and standing. It's increased with activity. Mal de débarquement syndrome is a balance disorder that makes you feel like you're continuously rocking or bobbing. Meniere's disease is a disorder of the inner ear, and that can cause a spontaneous episode of vertigo. That also can cause fluctuating hearing loss, ringing in the ear, and a sensation of fullness in one or both ears. These are just some of the vestibular disorders that can cause profound problems. They can be treated with vestibular rehabilitation and/or surgery, but disability carriers just don't understand the disabling symptoms and how unsuccessful treatment can still cause disability. I'm often asked, how does a disability carrier handle a vestibular disorder claim? Well, they're notorious for denying and terminating many vestibular disorder claims. They'll commonly argue coverage is excluded by a pre-existing condition clause in your disability policy. Benefits are limited just 2 years under the subjective limitation clause. Dizziness, vertigo, fainting, and imbalance can be your most disabling symptoms. Carriers will routinely dispute the impact of those symptoms. They may say, you're just having emotional problems, and at best your benefits are limited to 2 years under the mental nervous policy limitations. Or they may say, you don't have any proof of the dizziness, vertigo, fainting, or imbalance problems because there's no objective testing that proves these symptoms. Or they may say, there's no objective testing that supports the severity of your complaints, so you can't be as disabled as you claim. Or they may say that your testing, including electrostomography, vestibular evoked myogenic potentials, computerized dynamic postography, hearing scans, all of that, it's normal, so you just can't be disabled. Or they may say there's no neurocognitive testing that supports your cognitive complaints. Or they may say there's an inconsistency between what your medical records say and what you reported on your activities of daily living forms and the surveillance that we have of you. Or they may say your doctor's just relying on your subjective complaints when assigning those restrictions and limitations. And if that isn't enough, disability carriers will say there's no objective basis for the diagnosis. There's no objective basis for the restrictions and limitations. There's no objective basis or a causal relationship between those restrictions and limitations and your inability to do your own or any occupation. If your claim for disability benefits has been denied or terminated, it's time to call me at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. I've represented many disability insurance policyholders with vestibular disorders. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve. Call me 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. I can help you regardless of where you live in the United States.